When creating templates and traps in Monarch's Excel worksheet design, you may find that there are certain rows you would like to include or exclude from the data to be extracted from your worksheet. This may be accomplished via an exclusion template or by using the Include Row or Exclude Row features. First off, to illustrate how an exclusion template works, let's have a closer look at this worksheet. This contains a column for the type of chlorine residual, and the valid values for this are F, C, and T according to the legend below. However, some rows contain an X. Let's say that we do not want to include rows with those invalid values in our extraction. Creating an exclusion template will allow us to specify rules that will exclude what we do not wish to be captured by our detail, append, and footer templates. To begin, choose Exclusion from the New Template drop-down. Next, let's set a trap on column G where we have the type of residual. Now edit the trap's cell value rule such that we exclude rows that contain an X in this column. Notice that the rows with an X, rows with the date equal to 4, 10, and 11, are now red. This means that these will be excluded from the rows to be captured. True enough, in the grid below, we do not have rows for these days. Let's try out the Exclude Row and Include Row features in this next report. Suppose we used Auto-Define Table to capture our detail and got this. The report title and column headers were captured as part of the detail. We are missing the row with the ABC payer classification, and the summary row was captured as part of the detail as well. To address that, we need to refine our traps so that we get all our detail rows and none of the headers, titles, and totals. We can manually edit the traps created through Auto-Define Table, but in our case, let's try the Exclude and Include Row features. To start, select the row with the report title and simply click on Exclude Row. This tells Monarch to adjust the trap so that the selected row will not be extracted along with the other detail rows. With that, we no longer have the report title in the grid. For the headers that were extracted, we could also use Exclude Row. But let's click on Define Headers instead so that we have our headers set. Next, we want the first detail item in the worksheet to be captured. Select that and click on Include Row. Finally, let's exclude the summary row as well. Now we've easily captured what we need without any missing or extra records. This may now be cleansed, prepped, analyzed, and transformed into data for smart decision making.